Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. And thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. This is a great reminder for everybody, hoping that some certain things may change. I want you to know that there ain't anything changing, especially when it comes to women. The fact that this woman has the audacity to tell us some certain things on this video, I mean, it is her guts, really. I'm not going to lie to you. And coming to tell Black women that the Black people still have plantation mentality. And I actually want to ask, what is actually plantation mentality like? We still act like we are in slavery. Is that what she meant? Interesting. So she went further to say that we are not thinkers. And she see a lot of people asking, why do you? Okay, at first she said that she's not a Trumper, right? As the video progresses, you definitely know the kind of person she is. Because when you see people that say, I do not see color, right? I have Black friends. You think that is a joke. That is no joke. When you hear people say all of this, you definitely need to know the kind of people that you are going to deal with. I mean, she has the guts to come on the internet to insult Black people, right? For having their choice. And also, she has her choice, right? And then why is she being mad? And then got to tell us that we all keep saying that the other person is going to bring slavery. That who told us? You know what? Let's get into this.
Good morning, Black women and friends alike. I want to address our Black sisters because I do see a lot of hate coming my way on some of these TikToks where they say you're not welcome on their live or on their post, and I just wonder what happened. And I know I talked about this before, but it's so hateful. Everyone is welcome on my page, even if you don't agree with me. I'm a former Democrat, long-standing Democrat. I think I voted for George W. like right around 9/11, but I think a lot of us did. It's crazy. So I just go through, I see so much hate, especially now that I changed my party affiliation back in 2020 because of Kamala. I do not like this administration. I don't like the cracks that Joe Biden made about if you're not Black, you don't know who you're voting for. The pandering, Kamala. For one, if we're going to go on identity politics, she's not Black. Whatever, and I don't care. I don't go by, but I don't like the pandering, the plantation mentality. It's offensive. As a white person, it's offensive to see how bad that the white man, because you know that's who's still running the show, even over there, and they put little puppets out, and then everyone's like, oh my God, you know, it's a brown puppet. It's a puppet. And it's ridiculous. Am I a Trumpster? No. When I see my memories come up on Facebook, I called that man every kind of orange, Cheeto, whatever. However, that was 2016. I voted for Hillary, but I was listening to the propaganda, all the bullshit. He was a very popular man, used to hang out with the Clintons, Oprah, when he was just a billionaire. But Lord have mercy when he got into the political arena, like the left does, because I know they eat their own. So when he was going to expose them, the Democrats like Malcolm X, like if you go back and read about the Democrats, especially the white liberal, they are the most racist, disgusting people you would ever see. And they just want to they want your vote. They want your vote so bad that they just blatantly puppet right in your face, and it's so disgusting to see it that I left the party. And I'm idealistic. My family are Republicans, even though, you know, I live in Florida and they live in Georgia, but I've been out in California. I spent 13 years in Europe. Like, I consider myself worldly. You know, I lived in Denver, Arizona, Boise, where else? 6 years in San Diego, 10 years in Germany, 3 years in Brussels. So I've been exposed to a lot. And I can't believe what I'm seeing. And I remember sitting over when we were in Brussels during the 2016 election, and my comrades were like, oh my God, what's going on with America, with Trump? Well, they don't understand. Plus, they're watching CNN, which is all crap. It's skewed. If you guys don't understand by now how skewed the news is, then I don't know what to say. I get my news basically off of TikTok. I watch people, I listen to people, what's really going on, and I don't buy into any of the stations that are dying for ratings. Like, literally, they're sinking. They would say anything. It's ridiculous. So all you guys that are still hanging on to some ideology, some idealistic, no, they stuck a brown woman on a ticket that no one voted for. She had no delegates when she ran in 2020. Anyway, she has no policy. She's drunk. The woman is lit, and she's ridiculous. And we have real enemies out here. You know, my husband was stationed at NATO, and we have real threats. And we're screwing around with some puppet lady pandering so the left can stay in power. Oh my God, they won't even put her out to speak. It's so controlled. But with Trump, why did they try to assassinate him? They always try to assassinate the ones that are free thinkers. You know, JFK, RFK, Malcolm X, all of them. I mean, think back to all of the ones that have been, you know, Lincoln, assassinated. It's the free thinkers. And if you follow the propaganda and actually think that Trump is racist, it's ridiculous. Okay, so now that I've switched over, and when I came out as Republican in 2020, not that I'm a Republican, but sure, I can be in alignment with the values because I believe in God and I'm a good person, so what? And AB, yeah, it should be regulated. Leave it up to the states. I'm fine with that. I'm sure they are so ludicrous parking an AB bus at their rally. It's just, I can't even. It's ridiculous. That's all I can say, because, so, black women. I follow a lot of women on TikTok that are now Republicans of color. Y'all eat them alive. Y'all call them coons and what else? I don't know. It's so mean. It's so ugly just because they don't fall in alignment with the plantation mentality. You guys just devour them. I will never be a part of that. That is the meanest, most hateful crap I've ever seen in my life, and I will not be affiliated with such ugliness in the name of inclusiveness. Y'all are nuts. I mean, I have lots of gay people in my family. Like I said in my last video, mixed, like, we're diverse, we're loving on each other. So just because I vote red does not mean that I'm a hater. It means that I don't subscribe to all of the pandering BS and dictatorship. When you stick someone on a ticket that no one voted for, you fired the president's unprecedented. You fire the president. No one even voted for Kamala in the primaries. That's anti-democracy. Like, do you see what's going on? I don't think you see what's going on. And furthermore, no one can afford anything. No one. My daughter and grandkids moved in with me because they can't afford, as a single parent, to be out in Tampa, Florida on their own. But that's fine. There's room. I love her. Just so you know, it's unaffordable. You know, you've heard. You don't want to be part of the solution. That's what I think. You don't want to be part of the solution. Like, seriously, you don't want to be part of the solution. You'd rather fight and be negative and be racist yourselves. So anyone that aligns with a free-thinking party, you start calling a person of color, oh, you're disowning your own people. Do you think I'm voting for Trump because he's white? No, I'm voting for him because he understands the economy, and maybe I can afford bread. Dave's bread. I don't want the cheap shit. Pardon my language. I want Dave's bread. I want organic, healthy, non-cancerous stuff. Anyway, that's what I have to say. This is all ridiculous. Bye. Bye. Dear Black women, so I did a video yesterday addressing specifically Black women. I just wanted to see how long my video would last before being taken down for violating community standards. Didn't take long. So, as a woman, we have blazed these trails together. We did this together. We need to stand together. Women, to include Black women, got the right to vote after men. They're still leading the race. It's still not equal. Equality, equal pay. We still get less on the dollar. So why are you alienating a high percentage of allies? Like, why are you doing this? Separation will lead nowhere, and in the real world, aside from TikTok, we have to bargain together. We have to do this together. Why are you alienating? And what constitutes white? This is 2024, and most of us are blended. My family's blended. You know, I have cousins that are married to beautiful Black women, or even Black men. So there's a lot of mixed in my family, so if it's just a Black pack, like, where do you draw the line? Only certain Black people? Because I have 2% Nigerian. Am I allowed in? I think we all should be allowed in because we're women, and this is our battle together. I don't know if you noticed, but the world is still being run by men. Men that love war and that love keeping us divided. So why would you want to divide yourselves? Women had nothing to do with slavery. Literally, like nothing. I'm sure we were saying, hey babe, this is pretty effed up because we're nurturing, we're loving, it's wrong. That was men. So why this hate on white women? What has a white woman? Because we're somewhat married to white men? My husband's not a racist, or we're Gen X. Like, we grew up together. I went to school. I learned so much from the Black culture because of desegregation, and I loved it. Rockin' a robin all day long. puffing in, and we're doing the double dutch. Like I loved it, and we were friends. So I don't know what happened and why there's this divide, and especially when we all need each other. Can someone let me know what's going on and what changed to all the hate on white women? Because I would certainly like to know what happened. Because I don't feel like I we all have friends that are diverse. So do you think there's some little pocket of, you know, a place where we're not all interacting, engaging, um, in the neighborhood? It's diverse. So what happened to where there's black pack hate against white women? Um, I don't know what happened. Why are you guys mad at white women? I mean, seriously, I just want to know. I mean, my friends didn't get the memo. I have a beautiful friend that has a doctorate. It's tons. I have every ethnicity of friends. I don't know if they get the memo because we still love each other. So I don't know. Are these educated? Black pack? Like what? I don't know. Someone let me know. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hi guys, this one is going out to black women. I'm not really interested in hearing anyone else's opinion. Really, I mean, you can. Everyone's welcome. But I want to hear from black women especially about a few things. So today we're going over the headlines. I'm getting ready for work. I have about an hour commute. And my husband reads me a headline that says Jamie Foxx is dating a white woman. So I'm like, okay, well, wait, hold up. I said, does it say that in the headline? Or is that something you're extracting? Like, why are we focusing on that he's dating a white woman? Because I think that breeds conflict. I don't know, this ongoing um, divisiveness, if you will, between white women and black women. So he reads on, he said, no, the article says that. And it pisses me off instantly. I'm like, why does the article say that? That's rude. It doesn't point out if men are dating other ethnicities. It's just this thing with white women and black women, and it it breeds contempt, I think. I've talked to some of my black friends before, and they're like, well, white women come and, take the good black men. I've heard that before. I'm an army brat. I was raised, abroad, 10 years in Germany, and then I spent recently 3 years in Belgium. So I've been exposed. I'm a vet myself. So we've often interracially dated. Like, this is 2024. It's everywhere you see couples that are interracial, regardless of what it is, Indian, white, black, Hispanic, you name it. So, and at this day and age, the media, what is this, clickbait? That you have to point out that he's dating a white woman. You know what? I'm just happy that Jamie Foxx has recovered and that he's doing well. He had a medical crisis. I love Jamie Foxx. I think he's funny. But I think that article is bullshit. And then I get on TikTok, and some of my posts have been directed right to my black friends on TikTok. But I've seen like the Black Pack or Dear White Women don't comment in my section, like some hostility toward white women. And seeing headlines like this, maybe I can understand a little bit more, but it's bullshit garbage. We're all equal. We're in this together. Unity. And it really makes me sad that I see these things in 2024 where we're just being overtly racist toward each other, and there's no need for it. I don't understand it, and it's alarming. So on some of my comments recently, someone said, I said, tell me why you're voting Democrat. I really would like to know, why are you voting Democrat? I'm a former Democrat. I go all the way back. Again, I said it in one of my videos, but I deviated with George W. 9/11, everyone was being patriotic. But then I believe I voted for Al Gore, and then I voted for Clinton, Obama. Did Hillary come after Obama? I voted for Hillary in 2016. And I was very anti-Trump, but I was buying into the narratives to CNN, all the bullshit. So 2020 is when they put puppet Kamala out there, and Joe Biden blatantly said it was because she's a brown woman. I thought, how disgusting. And her gender, don't throw me bones as a woman. I'm like, I don't need you to cherry pick some brown female who doesn't even know what to identify with herself. It's ludicrous. She's a pawn, and she's a drunk pawn. Her IQ is like 110, I read. If your IQ is 110, whatever. What you need is critical thinking skills. And do you think I'm voting for Trump because he's a white man? No. I'm voting for Trump for national security, because I would like the economy. Everyone's like, okay, this is a real comment on one of my last posts in my content. Someone said, if Trump gets into office, they're going to have slaves again. Again? What? Is this person really on this planet? And I do wonder about the IQ of people that make those kind of outlandish comments. Trump was already, no one is interested. Oh my God. And is this person serious? Maybe they're just trolling me. So I want to know if you guys really think that if Trump gets into office, he'll reenact slavery. It's ridiculous. You guys, you have to inform yourselves. You have to read what he's done for the Black community, for the white community, for all the communities. It doesn't have to be black, white, yellow. I mean, let's think of Rapper's Delight. To the black, to the red, to the black, to the white, to the red and green, the purple and yellow. But first I gotta bang bang to the boogie. Is that how it went? Anyway, I'm with the Sugar Hill Gang. Inclusiveness. Like, really, what a bunch of hypocrisy with the left. We shouldn't choose based on color. We shouldn't choose based on race or blah, blah, blah. But yet, let me cherry pick a brown crazy woman who doesn't even identify as black, who had no delegates, and puppet her in front of you, and of course you're going to fall for it. No, I didn't. It was ridiculous. And anyone with half a brain could see what was going on. Does she represent people of color? No. Does Trump represent people of color? No, no one's looking at it that way. Again, it's 2024. Speed check reported ahead on Veterans Expressway. Speed check reported ahead. Okay. Anyway, so my question to the Black women: is there resentment toward white women for interracial dating? And for the for the Black women who don't want white women on their TikTok, Black Pack, all of that, why? I want to know why. I see white men with sisters all the time. They make the most beautiful babies. I see it go all ways. So I don't know what's going on. Like, no one in real life, this is TikTok, but no one in real life has all these ridiculous impositions, imposing your racism on the general public. We're Southern white, but again, I'm a registered Democrat still, even though I voted Republican. And in my Southern family, two of my cousins, they're married to black men, beautiful, mixed children, and no one cares, honestly. Like, in our family, do you think they were shunned or something? Now I do wonder if the tight family bonds with black people, if they brought in a white person. I know for sure, per my black friends, some of their family members are like, you better not bring home a white person. Like, who is the racist these days? I just wonder, because it's not anyone that I hear in the white community ever. Not ever. And I'm worldly and around. And I have some
This is all I got
badass
from this video.
country people. Love you. I'm not talking about you if you're watching. The other ones.
She knows she's lying.
That are not racist.
She knows
Maybe
she's
real
lying.
conservative.
It's glaring. She is aware she is lying. But I am going to leave the lies for her. Now, let me tell her something. She said, like, we are all in this struggle. Ma'am, we are not in the same struggle. Our struggles are different. You have your own struggle. Black people have their own struggles. So you have never felt struggle. You have never, ever felt Black people's struggles. So telling me that we all struggle, as we do not struggle together, we do not have the same struggle. So stop saying that, right? Now let's get into this video. You see, one of the reasons why I keep saying, when she sees somebody that will tell you, I have Black friends, Black kids are beautiful, like interracial marriage, like, stories like this, fear them. Run for your beautiful life, because you already know what she is up to. She is up to no good. And the fact that she has the guts to open her mouth and start her video with, I am not a Trumper. But then as she progressed, even like from that period, immediately she said that, I knew, because I needed to know all her videos are dear Black women. All her videos, dear Black women. I need to ask you, why are you voting for Kamala Harris? And why are you voting for Trump? Why are you getting ready to vote for Trump? See, I really do not know how to say this, but you see people like this, they are very detrimental to our community. Run for your life. When you see them pandering and start deviating from the truth, the fact that they have the audacity to come to mount their camera and start lying to people like we are babies. Even a 5-year-old baby would dictate this. If the baby, listen to the parents. There are some kids that when their parents are talking about some certain things, especially history and all that, they listen. The baby will dictate that she is a liar, that she is lying. Man, some people they are very bold. And it's even her guts to sit down and kept running up and down, asking, of course she voted for Donald Trump. Sorry, what's his name? She voted for Obama, according to her. These are the things you see them. I don't see color. I don't see color. Did she not see color with all the pandering she was peering on her race disease rhetoric all over? Man, can you already free Black women and Black people? Because I really do not see them bothering you people. But you all wake up every day looking for a way to bother Black people. If Black people say that their post is not for you, it means you cannot relate to it. Do not come and comment, because I see some of them trying to comment. I am all ears. You are always all ears, that you never use the things you hear to even make any, you don't put it to any good use. So what is essence? Can you guys learn, learn to understand that every day is not for you. There are some places people may not want you at that point in time. It is left for you to like move away from there. It's okay not to be the center of attraction. It's okay not to be the center of all the discussion. I mean, you people should learn that because it's very, very vital. Not every day we wake up to you people looking for a way to tag people. I mean, she also went further to say, why is I rarely hear Black people say that when you bring a white man to marry you and they're asking you, why would you marry a white man? And she is asking who is the red to the cis. You know this particular thing she said is their trademark. When if you are this, you are not supposed to bring someone that look like me because it looks like you are not pure. I remember a video made, right? She said she had a date, and when she got there, they were talking, and she told the guy that her last man, black man, and the man that was the end of the relationship. That why would she even think of doing that in 2024? Man, you lie so good. You're so ugly when you lie. Ooh. I mean, I really wanted to know where she was gonna land. That's why I decided to wait. Like, I really need to, from beginning of her video to wherever she stopped. I mean, there are more videos to Black people. She want to know, why do you want to vote for Trump? Kamala Harris is not even Black. Why would she even want to identify as Black? And why? I mean, she doesn't know anything. I mean, she want to vote for somebody that would make him have bread, like, at least eat bread, like, have daily bread, right? And somebody that is going to bring in organic food. Do you even have money to buy organic food? Even if he comes and becomes the president. And Chim. When I say Chim, Chim means, my God, like my ancestors. That's what it means. Woo! That woman, and she also said why I'm gonna vote for him for security. See, I mean, I want to scream like so hard because some lies. Oh my God, some lies. Ooh, interesting, man. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.